If you own a property and have a second mortgage on it, and if you want to keep this property and get rid of the second loan, attorney Shaw Parali can help. Call 510-742-5887. Due to the uncertain economy, many people have settled their debts for a fraction of its value. It's recommended to use an experienced lawyer to deal with it. Shaw Parali is an experienced debt settlement attorney and has handled hundreds of such cases successfully. There are no upfront fees for debt settlement. Only when you win, you pay. Call Shaw Parali, attorney at law, at 510-742-5887 or visit yourdebtsettlementattorney.com for a free assessment. This is just an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is established by this ad. The law does not guarantee success. Call 510-742-5887.
Beerables Inc. is an e-solutions company that provides custom web design, web application development, and internet marketing services to individuals and businesses. They can build powerful e-commerce sites, mobile apps, develop content, and market you on social media. They can help manage your brand's reputation and provide rock-solid customer support. Call today at 1-800-651-6091 or email us at info@beerables.com for a free consultation today. Again, the number is 1-800-651-6091.
The Shaw Parali Law Group and IMI Law Help Inc. are proud to announce the release of the Immigration Law Podcast on iTunes, Google Play, TuneIn, and other renowned podcast channels. Immigration Law Podcast was designed to provide the audience with information on various U.S. immigration issues. The podcasts are unique because they are presented by the prominent attorney, Shaw Parali, covering topics such as B-1, B-2 visas, visitor and business visas, H-1B visas, L-1 visas, O visas, EB-1 visas, student visas, perm labor certifications, national interest waivers, NIW, green cards, and citizenship. Although educational in nature, the podcasts provide a rare insight on immigration news and politics from an experienced lawyer's perspective. Immigration Law Podcasts, a unique perspective on immigration law. Download them from iTunes or Google Play. For more information, visit attorneyonair.com or call 510-742-5887. This is just an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad.
Are you an H-1B visa holder? Do you have an I-140 petition approved or have an extension under AC-21 provisions? Are you on H-4 visa? If yes, we've got amazing news for you. As of May 26, 2015, you or your spouse on H-4 visa might be eligible for a work permit, aka EAD. And to apply, you need a lawyer who knows about H-4 visa issues. Lawyer Shaw Parali has been at the forefront of this fight for H-4 rights and has actually helped make this dream a reality. Now, his firm is ready to help you or your spouse get their EADs. Call 510-742-5887 or visit www.splgpc.com to apply for your EAD. This is an advertisement. No attorney-client relationship is created by this ad.
Very good afternoon, Mr. Shah. Thanks for a very good show.
Thank you for the show and all the information that you're providing.
Hi, Shah Parali. Thank you so much.
Hi, Mr. Shah. Thanks for doing this program.
Hi, Shah. Thank you.
Hi, Shah. Thanks for picking up my call.
Hi, Shah. My name is Kunal. Let me thank you for this wonderful show. It's been a tremendous help, actually.
Mr. Shah Parali, thanks for sharing the information.
Good afternoon, sir. I would like to congratulate. It's a wonderful show, and lots of people are getting benefited in different areas like immigration and settlement and all.
Yeah, good afternoon. So, first of all, thank you very much for providing all this useful information. Really appreciate.
I've been listening to your shows. I know I've been listening to your shows only on Mondays, but I from now on I'll try to make it a point listen to it, the other days also. Thank you for doing such a great show. Thank you.
And now, from the San Francisco Bay Area studios, KLOK proudly presents to you the prominent attorney Shaw Pirelli for the Shaw Pirelli Law Show, coming at you with over 50,000 watts of power. The Shaw Pirelli Law Show, where all your views matter.
Hello everybody. Assalamu alaikum wa sastikal namaskar to all the listeners. I apologize for a little bit late, starting late today, but not that late, and I wanted to say thank you for being patient and for listening. And this is Attorney Shah Pirelli. We're live today is March 16, 2017, and if you're listening to the show another day, that means it's recorded. So please, today we will be opening the lines, but before that I wanted to welcome Franco back. Thank you, Franco, for being back on the board with us. And today everything I'm going to tell you is my opinion. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. Feel free to call our office at 510-742-5887, 510-742-5887. That's the number to our office. As for the number to the studio today is 408-912-5565, 408-912-5565. We will be opening the line in few minutes. But before we start, of course, some news. The big news today, a judge in Hawaii blocked the second ban from President Trump on the 6 countries, the famous ban that he tried one time and was blocked by the federal court. Now it's blocked again, and that's going to create some really big havoc, because many of the rules that President Trump is trying to pass might be blocked if there are enough lawsuits, hopefully. So having said that, there are a lot of things happening on the immigration point, including this is the H1B season. A lot of people are having the chilling effect of not filing, but again, there has not been big changes so far, except make sure that if you are filing to a consulting company, you have an end client or ultimately a very good in-house project. I think we have one caller. Franco, let me start taking the caller. This is Shah Pirelli. You are live on air. Hello.
Hi, Shah. My name is Shankar here.
Hi, Shankar. How are you?
I'm good, Shah. How about you?
I'm doing well. What can I do for you, Shankar?
Okay. Actually, I am on a L1B, and my visa stamp is expiring this month end. Okay. But I have an I-94 that is valid till next year. So I was thinking to stay on I-94 for now due to personal reasons. But I wanted to know, do I need to file an extension to continue staying on I-94 on L1, or the extension is only needed for a H1 case? I would like to know.
L1, what do you mean? If the I-94 is expiring, you don't have you have to file an extension.
L1B is I-94 is expiring next year, not this year.
Okay, and the visa stamp on your passport doesn't count really when you're inside the United States. So it's what counts is the 797 I-94 or the I-94, whichever goes longer. So you can go by the I-94. So right now, what is on your 797?
797, it says, since it's an L1B blanket, it says valid indefinitely. I don't know what it means.
Okay, so it's DS. Okay, blanket, I didn't know. Okay, then you go by the I-94. As long as you're inside the U.S., is the I-94 that controls. But once you leave, you will need a stamp to come back, okay?
Okay, I see. Okay, no need to extension and all, right? Because I don't know if somebody saying extension is needed even to continue staying in L1 on I-94.
Well, sometimes blanket you have to check with the attorneys how they did it. Sometimes they require you to leave and come back to get it extended. Make sure you check with your company attorney, because blanket has its own rules. It's a little bit different than the regular one. Usually the I-94 controls, but when it comes to the blanket situation, they have sometimes the requirements of leaving the country and coming back.
Okay, I see. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, good luck to you. And we have another caller. This is Shah Pirelli. You're live on air.
Hi, this is Kumar.
Hi, Kumar. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for taking my call.
You're welcome.
I have a query about H1B. Just wanted to check what are the cons of applying H1 in consular processing,
And say if I apply for H1 and then travel to my home country after April 5th or April 7th, will there be a problem?
Okay, if you're applying consular processing, anyway, the H1B, even if it goes through, is not going to kick in until October 1st. So, on what visa are you planning to travel in?
H4?
Are you on H4? Yeah, you can always come back on your H4, and if it is a consular processing, it won't get affected. And even if it is a change of status, if you come before, it might not get affected. But technically, we don't recommend traveling in between. But in your case, if you're doing a consular processing case, it doesn't really get affected, because consular processing case, until you go and get a stamp and come back in, there's no validity on the H1. So the con of consular processing, of course, is it gets denied at the U.S. consulate. So there are many issues going on right now. So it's just a matter of how you decide to do it. Either you want to do a change of status or consular processing. But right now the cons is just like it's getting difficult to get a stamp at the U.S. Embassy. So there are many ways you can deal with that. Maybe you can come back on H4, and then even if it's a consular processing, and you amend the H1B and change the status from H4 to H1. So if you want to know the answer of the cons is that there are difficulties right now going on to get the stamp. Okay?
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. I don't know if I have more callers. This is Shah Puraya. You're live on air.
Hey, Shah.
Hey, how's it going?
I have a question on H1 transfer. While the transfer is in progress, if you travel outside the country, will there be a problem coming back?
While the H1B is in process?
While the transfer is in progress from company A to company B?
Yeah. It will be a problem because until the transfer is approved, unless you have not moved company, you might have some problems in traveling. So while it's in progress, don't travel, okay? Especially if you already moved the company from company A to company B, okay? Because you will break the situation of change of status, and it can create complications. And without a solid 797, they won't give you.
Wow. Okay. So when this premium is gone, so you cannot travel for that 6 to 8 months then, right? Wow.
Yes. Unfortunately, yeah. But unless you stay with the company, A.
Right. Got it. One follow-up is once you mentioned that you can work for company B until 240 days of the pending period, right? So what happens after 240 days?
You have to stop working. You can stay, but you have to stop working.
Okay, we cannot, expedite that approval process by any other
sorry?
means?
I did expedite it without premium. You cannot without the premium. You cannot expedite it, and if there's you cannot expedite it. Okay, so right now this is why people are getting a little bit upset.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the info.
Okay, you're welcome. Let me take another caller. This is Shapra. You're live on air.
Hi, my name is Kishore. Actually, I'm on UK citizen. I came here on H1 visa. I got my H1 extended last year, not last year, before year. The thing is, I'm planning to go to India. Can I get stamped in India, or I can just travel without any visa to back to US here?
You have what pending right now?
I'm an UK citizen.
You're a UK citizen, and you want to come back here on what visa? You want to come on a visa waiver?
The thing is, I got a H1 already. So the thing is, do I need to go, when I go to India, can I get stamped there and come back, or just come to USA on visa waiver?
No. If you come on a visa waiver, then you won't be able to work. So if you want to work, you have to go get the stamp. When you enter, they give you a 94, then you work. Because if you come on visa waiver, you won't be able to change it. So don't make that mistake, okay?
Okay. And one thing is there any priority for green card process for UK citizens or?
Unless you're born in UK, no. If you're just a citizen like that, it doesn't count. If you're a citizen out of birth, that's different. It's the country of birth, not the country of citizenship that counts. Okay?
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, good luck to you. Let me take another caller. This is Shapra. You're live on air.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sure.
Yes, sir.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, please. Can you shut the radio off in the background so that I can hear you?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Okay.
I have a question regarding the family-based immigration. This is for my parents. So they have her brother filed for the petition, and my question is, the brother is almost close to 70, and my mother is close to 60. So is there any age-based restriction or anything which you are aware of?
No, there's no age-based restriction on petition for parents. There's never been, because it would be discrimination if they do that. There's no restriction on the age. However, if the health have some issues, not every kind of issues, but certain specific issues, then it might be a problem. But no, there's no restrictions for the age. You can petition for your parent even if they are 90, 100 years old. Doesn't matter. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good luck to you. Let me take another caller. This is Shapra. You're live on air. Hello. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we had so many back-to-back callers. I wanted to thank you again for listening to the Shaparai Law Show. And again, everything I'm telling you today is for educational purposes only. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. And again, we're going to talk. We were talking a little bit about what's happening on the immigration front. It's the H1B season. You still have few days to get ready your H1B if you want to file new H1B, especially if you're a company. Please give us a call if you need help, 510-742-5887. The website to check is attorneyonair.com, attorneyonair.com. Let me take another caller, Franco. This is Shapra. You're live on air.
Hi, sir. This is Raj here. My question is a two-part question. Given the current immigration circumstances, what do you have to say about the automatic revalidation of the visa if I travel to U.S. or Canada or Mexico? And if I do have to appear for H-1B stamping, what would you recommend? Me and my wife both are traveling on H-1. Should we appear as a family or schedule separate interviews for H-1B stamping?
Well, the question is that do you need a stamping? That if you're going for a stamping, then it doesn't matter, you go together, or it's better you all go on one shot. But if you are just going to travel for a vacation less than 30 days, you can always come back on your I-94. It's usually people going on small trips, then they use a revalidation. But at the end of the day, since you're going to maybe Canada or Mexico, Mexico might not do H-1B visa stamp, so it might be an issue. H4, yes, but not H1. So if you're going there, you might as well get your stamp and come back. But you can go with the family or together. It doesn't really matter. Okay?
Okay, but automatic revalidation still applies? Like if you
I
don't
have
have
not
a stamp
seen
on your
any
passport.
rule. I have not seen any rule taking it out, but they might give a hard time to give it because things are a little bit more difficult now. But I have not heard anybody, unless I'm wrong, that they're taking this away. They have not taken it away yet. Okay?
Okay,
right?
Thanks a lot.
Okay, good luck to you. Let me take another caller, Franco. This is Shapra. You're live on air.
Hi, I got a quick question. This is regarding the H-1B extension. Do we need to file the LCA for that?
Of course, yeah. Without the LCA, you don't move to the H-1B. The LCA is a labor condition application. Basically, this is where you get the green light from the Department of Labor to move forward on your case. So, I don't. You cannot move forward without the LCA. So, yeah, you have.
Even for the extension, okay.
Yes.
All right. One other question is that I'm in a 6 month window for renewal. Does that mean Is that mean that 6 months window? Is that how when I should start LCA, or can I do that LCA before then so that I can eligible to apply that 6 months?
Well, you can do the LCA before, but then since the LCA is only, you can file the LCA only 6 months before the start date. What might happen, you might get a lesser time than a full 3 years if you're eligible for 3 years. But it's always recommended to do it 6 months before, because otherwise the LCA itself can only be done 6 months before. So it's a tricky question, but it all depends on your situation. If you want to get less time, then you can do the LCA earlier, because it will carry forward up to that time, and then from that date you will at the end of the LCA, the H1B will end there. So the lawyer has to be very careful, because if you miss that date, the H1B will be denied.
I see. The reason I ask is all this is because the April 2nd or 3rd, where they're planning to close the premium. So I get eligible on March 30th. That's where my 6 months window starts. So I'm not sure whether the LCA should be filed before then or.
Then file the LCA now, but just make sure when they put the H1B paper, they end the date with the LCA, because they might tend to do a full 3 years when they request the time, and that's going to be a problem, because you don't have an LCA to that date, the case will be denied. So in order for the case not to be denied, I recommend that make sure the lawyer actually get the LCA as prescribed, okay, as the time which is on the I-129, which is on the LCA. Okay?
I see. Got it. Thank you.
Okay. Good luck to you. Let me take another caller. This is Shapra. You're live in here.
Yeah. Hi, Shah. This is Vijay.
Hi. Hi, Vijay.
Yeah. I have a quick question. So to apply H1 on the change of status, so what is the condition? Like we have to be in US on the April 1st, or what is the condition for that?
For the change of status, there are many conditions. It all depends on your situation. You have to have status up to October 1st, or be on a cap gap or something like that. If you don't have status until October 1st, you won't be able to do change of status. You will have to do consular processing.
Yeah, I'm on I-94. I have the status, but if I leave if I leave US before April 1st, still I can apply change of status?
No, you cannot do change of status when you're outside.
Yeah, my question is, till what date we have to be in US at least? On April 1st, we have to be in US to apply change of status?
No. You can apply change of status, let's say April, you have to be from April 1st, but you can only apply change of status if the status is valid up to October 1st.
Okay. Even if I end up leaving US, then that's okay, before October 1st?
Yeah, but it's not okay, because you won't get the change of status then.
Okay, then it will be converted to consular processing.
Consular processing, yes.
Okay. Got you. Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, good luck to you. I don't know if I have more callers, Franco. This is Shapra. You're live in air.
Hi, Shah. This is Adarsh. I have a question about I-94. So I recently applied for my extension, H4 and H1B, and H4 extension for my wife, and we both received it. But my I-94 is expiring in June. So should I have to travel before that date?
Okay, you got your I-94 expiring in June. You applied for an extension, and why do you want to travel if you file an extension?
I already received the approval on H1B and H4 extension as well, but the I-94 the expiry date did not change on the website.
No, it won't change. That website only is valid when you're traveling. So you have to look at the latest paper you got. Look at the bottom of the 797. There will be an I-94. That's the dates that control. Make sure there's an I-94 on the bottom. So don't worry about the one which is on the system. That system only registers it when you travel. If you don't travel, it will register only on that other paper. Okay?
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
Okay, good luck to you. So let me take another caller. This is Shapra. You're live on air.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Hey, yeah, I do have a quick question.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
So regarding my H1 extension is in process, and my wife has a H4 EAD. So is it a good idea to apply H4 EAD, or is it going to be completely the rule is going to be changed soon, or is it really worth of extending the H4 EAD moving forward?
Well, that's a kind of $1,000,000 question. We don't know how the rule is what's going to happen, except that we know that they are kind of trying to take it out, but they have not done so. As for moving to an H4 EAD, if you are on another visa, it's kind of hard to tell depending on your situation. Some people have OPT, so maybe stick to the OPT. And to answer your question, will they allow to extend it? I don't know the answer. All I'm telling people is that if you get a chance to take it and you don't have any other option, enjoy it, because what I'm expecting, and I might be wrong, is that for those they have already given up to 3 years, they will let them use it, and after that they won't renew it. So if you have it, enjoy it, and let's see what happens next. But if you're on a good visa, working visa, example, you're on H1, or unless you have to move to H4 or an F1 OPT, then stick to that until we know what happens. But I'm as much in the dark right now until we see something happening. I am telling people to still file it if they get a chance. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Good luck to you. So I don't know, Franco, if I have more callers. This is Sharpera. You're live on air. Hello. 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 Hello, this is Sharpera. You are live on air. Hello. Yeah, let me move on to the next one. Hello, this is Sharpera. You are live on air.
Hi, this is Vijay here. Thanks for taking my call.
Hi,
I have a
Vijay.
question. Basically, for my wife is working in a company A. She has EB3, and there is another employer who actually started the GC, and 140 is approved in EB2, so he's ported the date. So now it is the filing date is current for her, not the final action date, but the GC 485 filing date is current action. But she is still working for company A. So can the company B who has applied, or can he file 485 without she joining that company? And when should she start joining that company? At what stage is better, you suggest?
Yes and no. I recommend joining quickly and then file it, but you can file it still without joining, but it's kind of risky because what happens is that when it's time to get the green card, they might question her why she didn't join the company when she had a chance. So the recommendation is always to join the company, then file it. But she can still file it without joining, but I don't recommend it, that's all. Okay. Hello? I think I lost the call. Let me take another one. This is Sharpera. You're live on air. Hello?
Hi. Is Shan Parry?
Hi. Yeah, this is Shah. How are you?
Hi, Shan. I'm good. This is... hi.
Yes.
I have
Hi,
a scenario.
I'm listening to you.
Hi. I have a scenario. I have applied my 140 few years back with my old company. With masters on EB2.
Yes.
Then I moved to the my present company, and I ported my date, and I applied without masters with experience. It's got approved actually. After 6 years, my old employer received a letter from USCS saying that they are not able to find my college. Could you please let me know how that is going to impact my current I-140 and what my old employer need to respond?
Yeah, this is tricky because I'm seeing a couple of those right now. What they're doing, they're going back in time and checking on people's previous I-140. So this is the problem. If they revoke that original I-140, that means that priority date is gone. because that's a revocation by the USCIS. So you need to make sure that you can trace your school and have them answer this. They probably send an NOID to your employer, a notice of intent to deny, and to deal with that is very specific. So it's very hard for me on the radio to give you a solution unless I look at the case. But they need to find more about your school and make sure the school is genuine and it was. So you need to communicate with the school and work with your previous employer so that they don't take away this I-140, because if they take it away, that priority date will go in this case. Okay.
What is USCIS revoke actually? If USCIS is correct in college, especially college kind of scenarios, it's very difficult to convince them. Is the accreditation and all this come into picture from last 2 years? Previously, we don't have any idea. It's correct. We paid the service fee and then we got the admission. We went to interview, and we don't have any idea about accreditation, blah blah blah, all these things. These things we are hearing from last 2 years.
Okay.
If US is saying that they are not able to find, I think it's very difficult to convince them. It's correct.
Yeah, definitely. Well, this is the problem. It's not to find them. That means they are questioning the accreditation of the school, and they don't consider it as a master's degree. That means they basically don't give you EB2 because of that. But the question is that if they don't go on EB2, can they go on EB3? It's very, very difficult for me to give you an answer on this until I look at it. But one of the things can be done is to fight it and mention basically if they don't want to give EB2, will they accept to give an EB3 on the case, because the priority date will still, you are taking this priority date to a new case here. So unfortunately there's no real solution, because I've seen this in many cases now recently, especially where even H1Bs are taking away because telling people you should not have been on master's cap. So the way to deal with that is to see if at least you qualify for EB3 and tell them, okay, maybe I didn't qualify for EB2, but I did qualify for EB3, and since the priority date doesn't matter where it comes from, EB2 or EB3, you should still use that priority date and not take it away from me. So, but the argument has to be done. There's a lot of writing, a lot of fighting. So you need to work with your previous company and see if they're willing to help you, okay? Okay?
Okay. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Okay. Good luck to you. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the sound. I think we are having some technical difficulties from my side. And Franco, let me know if the sound gets cut off. So in case I get cut off like last time, then hopefully you will be continuing with Amit. And right now, anything I'm telling you today is for educational purposes only. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. So before I take other callers, Franco, I wanted to discuss a little bit about another issue that we are seeing as to debt. We do also debt settlement, and debt settlement is where we can get rid of your debts for a fraction of its value. And this is becoming more and more prominent because people are getting a little bit scared, so they want to leave the country and they don't want to keep debts on their head. So if you want us to negotiate those debts, please give us a call at 510-742-5887 or check the website yourdebtsettlementattorney.com. We can help you for credit cards, second mortgages, lawsuit, etc., etc. So please give us a call if you need help, 510-742-5887. We have helped a lot of people now, more than 1,500 people probably, on getting out of their debts and basically getting them back on track without having to go through a bankruptcy. So I don't know, Franco, how is the sound on your side? Since I'm doing the show remotely on the phone, the sound might get okay. It's getting better, he's saying. So good. So we're going to continue. I don't know if we have more callers. Let me take another caller. This is Shaparari. You're live on air. Hello. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, I was talking about debt settlement and also about immigration earlier, And for those who want to call and ask a question live, the lines are still open. 408-912-5565, 408-912-5565. And also, if you need, like I said, if you need help with your H1B, your EB1A, one thing I wanted I was very happy we got 2-3 EB1As approved on premium really fast, within 6 days to 10 days. So if you want to try your chance on EB1A, B, or C, please give us a call, 510-742-5887. Let me take another caller. This is Sharp Ray. You're live on air.
Hi, this is Dinesh.
Hi, Dinesh. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. This is regarding an H1 extension. So my client is not ready to give a client letter, but we have the SOW signed with the company. So is this enough for the H1 extension? Like we got an RFE.
Yes and no. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. So it all depends on the situation, and it's very hard to tell because it depends on the officer looking at the case. It depends on what you have exactly. Because if you cannot identify you're working for this end client, and there is no master agreement, then it is very, very difficult to actually get an approval. They are becoming more and more strict on those client letter. Although if you look at the regs and at the memo, they're not really looking at an end client letter, but they're still kind of putting pressure on this. So it's very hard to tell just like that. I have to look at the entire thing and then I can tell you.
Okay. Because in recent client that the client changed all the policies. They don't want to mention my name anywhere in the documents. Only my company is mentioned actually. So
it should work if you have other proof that you're working there. For example, since it's an extension, you might have your badge, your payroll, and all the stuff, and maybe an email or a letter from them attaching to that. As long as you can show the link, you might get an approval. But like I said, things have changed a lot in the past 2 months. So it's very hard to tell. You should try it
because
this way and let's see.
They removed the name. They removed my name from the purchase order. Everything actually because of recent policy with the client.
Yeah, a lot of companies are kind of having a chilling effect right now. Yeah, I don't know if it will work right now. I have not getting any response because this is new. We used to be able to prove that that there's a link, and like I said, it's very hard to tell. If they remove your name and everything, then there's no link between you and the client, so they might deny it. So you need to make sure that you put secondary evidence to prove that you will be working there, like your badge, your payroll, etc. Okay? Okay.
Okay, even in the badge, the company name is not there. Only my name is there.
Then we have a problem. And I'm sorry, I don't know really how this is going to work then. But try your best, put whatever you can there. See if you can get anything or an email or something to prove you're working there. That might work, but unfortunately it's hard to tell. It depends on the officer and it depends on the situation. So at this point things are getting very, very tough for everybody. I'm sorry for that. Let me take another caller. Okay, this is Sharp Raleigh. You're live in here.
Hi, I have an approved I-140 and my wife is working on H4 EAD. So I wanted to know if I switch employers, can my wife still continue working?
Technically, yes, but you need to make sure that they file an H4 extension for your wife. Because if in between the employer A cancel the H1B for you when you move, your wife's H4 will be cancelled because it's attached to the original H1. So anytime you shift from company A to company B, make sure that your employer also files an H4 extension for your wife, okay?
So H4 extension is I-539 and G28, right?
G28 is for the lawyer, but what is important is the I-539 is filed together with your H1, okay?
Okay, and if so when I transfer my H1, since the premium processing is going to be suspended, under regular processing, can I start working even if I don't get the approval?
Yes. Under AC21, if your H1 was still valid when you transfer, you are eligible to work for that company. and make sure you file for your wife H4 also. She can continue also on her EAD. Okay?
And then how much time do I get my receipt under regular processing? Yeah. How much time do I get my receipt under regular processing?
It's taking like 2-3 weeks, but we don't know right now because things are changing, so they might delay it. But between 3 to 5 weeks, you should get it. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Good luck to you. Let me take another caller. This is Shapra. You're live in here.
Hi, Shah. My name is Suresh.
Hi, Suresh.
Currently, I'm on I-94. I'm on H1 and I-94 date. If I have to go to my country for a short trip, like 2 weeks, so do I have to go for stamping again?
What? I didn't understand. You are an extension pending or transfer pending? I didn't understand.
Okay. My H1, it's not pending actually. It is transfer is approved, but I'm on I-94. My visa stamping date is over, but I would like to go to my country for 2 weeks trip. So do I have to
yes.
go to stamping?
Yes. As soon as you leave the country, unless you are leaving for Mexico or Canada, you have to go for stamping. Okay? There's no way out of that. Because without the stamp, you won't be able to come back.
If it is Canada, we don't need to go to stamping.
As long as it's less than 30 days, you're going to Canada, you can do what we call I-94 revalidation. But if you're going to India, Pakistan, or any other country, you have to get your stamp to come back. Okay?
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Good luck to you. Let me take another caller. This is Shaprai. You're live in here. Okay, I lost the call, Franco. Let me take another one. This is Shaprai. You're live in here.
Hi, a quick question.
Hi. Yes, sir.
I have heard a couple of calls asking for consular processing. So what is this H1B consular processing, and when do we apply that?
The H1B consular processing means you are not doing to change status automatically. Let's say, for example, you're on F1 visa and you file H1B and your F1 goes up to October 1st, or you have a cap gap October 1st, then automatically you shift to H1 on October 1st. You don't have to leave the country. But if you don't have a status or you're outside the United States, the H1B can only be done after it's approved here. You have to go and get a stamping, then you come back and you get your I-94. And that's what we call consular processing. Okay?
Okay, so the person has to be in US before applying H1 or before October 1st? How is that?
Okay, what do you mean he has to be in the US? You can apply for H1B even when you're outside, yeah? If you are in H4, you can do a change of status. And October 1st, you just move from H4 to H1. But if you don't have any status or you're outside, then you have to do a consular processing. And if you need to travel, then you have to go and get a stamp. So consular processing just means you have to go to the U.S. Embassy to get the case done. Okay?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the
Okay. Good luck to you. Let me take one last caller, Franco, and then Amit will be moving in. This is Shapra. You're live on air.
This is Murli.
Hi, Murli. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you. I have a question regarding a H1B extension. Yeah, my H1B is going to expire on September 30th. And I would like to check, am I eligible for premium processing if I submit by April 30th? The reason is, it says, somewhere I read it is 180 days instead of 6 months. That's what I heard. So I just, if you go by 180 days, it's not exactly March 30th.
No, April 30th, there's no H1B premium. It's stopping on March, end of March or something. I think 1st of April.
Sorry. I meant to say March 30th.
Okay. Yeah, it's 180 days.
If I count the days, actually, it is 183, roughly around that. I just want to cross it. Is it go by the 6 months or exactly 180 days?
It's 180 days.
I see. You mean to say that
you can try your luck. It might work, but they might also take your money, and at the end they just deny you, saying that. I just have a case right now because it was filed 2 days earlier. They took the money and everything, and after 6 months they denied the case. So it's kind of risky. Okay?
Oh, I see. Okay, no problem. Thanks for
Okay. Good luck to you. Sorry for that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have a meeting in a few minutes. But first, I wanted to say thank you for all the callers, and for those who have not been able to reach us on the radio, feel free to reach us at the office at 510-742-5887. And also, if you need help with debt settlement, please check our website, yourdebtsettlementattorney.com. And if you need help with anything immigration, including H-1B, L-1 visa, EB-1, we are doing very well on EB-1, and congratulations to our team on that. And if you need a national interest waivers cases, please feel free to reach out 510-742-5887. The website to check for us is attorneyonair.com or piralilaw.com. And we try to update as much as possible on YouTube, etc. Feel free to check our channel and subscribe to it. youtube.com/Piralilaw. And I wanted to wish all of you best of luck for H-1Bs. I might be live next week or not because I might be traveling, but please stay tuned. And on Friday night, we're repeating the show, and also on YouTube, you will hear the show. And anything I'm telling you today, again, is for educational purposes only. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. And if you have any questions, call our office 510-742-5887. And I think Amit